We in the studio. We in the studio. With Rob in the studio. In the studio. In the studio. Catch a vibe in the studio. In the studio. We in the studio. With Rob. We in the studio. In the studio. We in the studio. Yeah, I'm in the studio with Rob. I need to make the heat flicker. Izzle on it, only thing can make a Rico beat sicker. So listen and get your wisdom. Gemstones on your head. Tub with the OG like Flintstones, good in bed. Been living a long time and he got something to say. Depending on how you feeling, dog, you might got something to pray. This type of influence that you ain't gotta filter through your liver. We in the studio with Rob. Come let the heat rock simmer.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of In the Studio with Rob. I am Rob.
He is Rob.
You're not.
Yeah, I'm also Rob, actually.
I'm with Izzle.
Oh, this is Rob.
And he is a Rob.
Izzle is...
But some of y'all that listen might be one too. I don't know. But y'all not me.
They couldn't be us.
Yeah. So anyway, he's us and we us.
We us. Yeah, I'm us.
Right.
I'm
so what's going on with
I actually bit my tongue yesterday. I'm good overall. Let me start there. I'm good overall. I bit my tongue yesterday, and it is in probably the most inconvenience. But it's like right in the front tip. So
yeah.
It look weird, like I got a piece of candy on my tongue, but I don't.
Yeah.
And then when I eat stuff,
you bit your tongue pretty hard.
No, I bit my tongue extremely hard, and I don't even know how I did it. I felt so helpless too, because like it was. Immediately after, I was like, I bit my exactly, that's what I felt. I'm like, I bit my tongue, and I'm talking like that, and I just felt so stupid, and I just felt like a child, and it was,
yeah, because I'm like,
still now. No, like now I have a bruise on the front of my tongue, like, so if I stick my tongue out, somebody, I'm like, oh, what is that on your tongue? You got herpes, and or something like that, and then I'm like, no, I bit my tongue, and then anybody won't believe I'm 36.
Yeah, because even if they did believe it, like, who breaks their tongue?
Exactly, like you should have just said you had herpes, bro. Like that's not much better.
Yeah, old dude biting his tongue.
Like you knew your tongue was there. Your whole life your tongue been there. You still biting it.
Yeah. There's a guy here.
Exactly. Yeah, so. And I eat stuff and be like, I gotta be like making stupid noises because I bit my tongue.
Wow.
I think it might be a little bit tiny chunky, but it's fine.
Well, what I will say about that is too bad for you. Because what I'm not going to be is an enabler. You're making this me. So if y'all didn't guess, that's the title of this. We talking about we talking about enablers. And I'm gonna start off by saying this about the enabler. One of the things I always tell my kids, I can't help you do nothing.
Dang, when you told us that?
I always said that. So you're
your old young boy.
No. See, because he didn't listen to what I just said. I said, I can't help you do nothing. As long as you're trying to do something, I'm there. I got you. I'm going to support you through doing something. But if you ain't trying to do nothing, I can't help you with that. I can't help you do nothing.
Also, in all seriousness, I can confirm he has told us that.
But so I mean, if you think about it, and I'm talking to you, the people, if you think about it, how do you help somebody do nothing? They don't need your help for that. They're already doing it. So I'm not that person that enables your bad behavior or your negativity. Seems like I didn't pronounce that one. I was like, did I bite my tongue? But your negativity. I'm not going to help you with that. Now, what I am going to do, because I care for you, I will tell you that you being negative or you got a bad behavior. I will point those things out, and I will even be there to help you if you're trying to get some help for it. But the problem, this is what we have. We have people that are drunks, drug addicts, unfaithful in relationships, cheaters at work and job and different things.
How you cheat on your job?
Show up late, not giving them 8 hours for the 8 hours that you getting paid.
All right, move on. Continue.
But the thing of it is, we help them. Being an enabler, you help them because one, either you cover for it, or you pick up the slack for them.
You participate with them.
Or you participate with them. It's like, all right, if I know I have a family member that's alcoholic, and I don't drink, but let's say I drink, I would never drink with them. I'm not going to help you be an alcoholic because I know it's going to hurt you. It's killing you. You have a problem that I don't have. So even if I chose to drink, I can drink and not be falling out all over the place, beating up on people because I'm drunk or driving drunk. But my responsibility to you is to not enable your bad habit or your disease. If you are a crackhead, I'm not going to help you by saying, okay, you done sold everything in your house. You can still, no, you got to go get some help, bro.
Hey, yo, I'm going to give you this VCR, but that's it.
Yeah, no, you got to get help. I can't help you keep doing wrong. Keep you cheating in your relationship. I'm not that dude that don't call me home. You're my boy. I care about you, man. But don't call me and use me as a scapegoat for your girl. Because that's not my job. I'm not helping you do wrong. I'm not enabling your bad habit or your destructiveness in your relationships or nothing else. But too many times we think, parents do this a lot too. Parents enable their kids by letting them be lazy. And they think it's cute when they're little. But then when they become teenagers and into their early adulthood, all of a sudden you're trying to throw them out of the house. But yet you never taught your child how to do anything when he was really a child needing to learn. So you want to put the grown man, the grown woman out the house and y'all need to go figure it out. No, but you did this to them. You enabled their bad habits, meaning you didn't make them take out the trash or clean their room or wash the dishes. You gave them no chores their whole life. So then you wonder why they don't know how to wash their clothes. Why you ain't teach them how to wash their clothes when they was little? So when they do have to go out on their own, they know how to wash clothes. But we enable our kids' bad behavior, and it's like mothers. I hate to do this, y'all, but y'all are worse than the fathers. Because what y'all do is y'all baby boys. You got a son that you baby forever. And then he end up going and he'll leave your couch doing nothing and go get on some other lady couch and do nothing. I always say, look, I raise men. I ain't raising my son to sit at home and some woman take care of him. But mom, you want to, that's my baby. I'm going to wash his clothes until he's 22. I'm gonna cook his dinner every night forever and ever and never teach him how to cook and clean for himself. And then you think some other woman want that? Well, she want him. Why does she want him? What does he offer? Fathers, we might do it to our daughters. We baby our daughters. Baby, you don't have to. I'll pay for that. I'll do this. I'll do that. And she don't have to do nothing but accept what daddy gives her. And now some dude come along and basically paying for your daughter. Because all she ever got was people giving me stuff. Never anybody ever making me work for anything or teaching me that I have to do some things to get some things. We kill our kids with that. We enable the bad habits of our kids so much. And we think it's okay. Because we loving them. I love them. I just love them so much and I don't want to have to go through nothing. They're going to go through something. If you have a child and he's 14, let's say, I'm going to say a boy, 14 years old, he play video games. Now, my kids play video games. They love video games. They probably still do. I don't know. But
we do.
They play video games. But if he didn't want to go to school because he was playing video games, and he didn't want to get a job because he played video games, and I let that pass. What's going to happen when he's 25, 30 years old? He never had a job. He's still sitting at home playing video games. I got to feed him. I got to buy his clothes. I got to, do everything for him because he's never learned to do it for himself. I'm thinking, I love him. I just want his life to be good and easy, blah, blah, blah. And what happens if something happened to me? Now I gotta send him.
All I got is my video games, to my electricity, my Wi-Fi turned off because I ain't got no bread to pay the bill.
Right, and now I gotta send him to live with his brother or sister because I'm gone. So now they gonna take care of him. That's right.
Because we also play video games together, and we gonna enable each other.
So in most cases, nobody else is gonna treat your child the way you do, or gonna give them that leeway. So what you've done is you basically made your child a grown up that's gonna end up homeless because they can't do nothing else. They've never had a job. They don't even know how to fill out an application. They've never done anything but play video games and stay in their room and talk online and do the online stuff. And again, if you're online making money off of that, cool. But if you can't take care of yourself, and I don't teach you how to take care of yourself, I've done you a disservice.
Now I'm depressed and homeless, and all I know how to do is play Madden and smoke crack.
And so, yeah, you're probably not going to be too good at Madden if you smoke crack. So look.
Nah, that was before you died, and I ended up on the streets.
So now it's like, yo, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing with y'all kids? How are you enabling them to be bad people? I allow my son to beat up on my daughters. So now when he get married, he beat up on his wife. Because I made him think it was okay to hit a girl. I let my daughters beat up on my sons, so now she thinks it's okay to beat up on her husband. No, we have to teach them, keep your hands to yourself. It's not okay. We have to teach our kids. We have to teach people what's acceptable and not acceptable, and not just go along with it because we want to keep the peace. We got people where some people just nasty. Like I'm talking about with their mouth, with their attitude, just nasty attitude, right? And because they in your family and you've been knowing them forever, you'll say something like, "Oh, you know how she is. They always been like that's just them being who they are." It don't make it right. So because this person is always nasty and they in the family, we accept it. But then when they go outside the house or outside the family and they in these streets acting like that, somebody gonna pop them upside their head, and they be like, you can't tell somebody, oh, you just know how they are. In fact, you now have to go and help and defend this person that you already know is probably in the wrong in the first place. So now I gotta come fight for you? No. I'm not going out here and having to deal with your nonsense, because even though the problem was me as well, because I allowed you to be this way instead of telling you as a child, yo, fix your attitude, get your head right, stop being nasty to people. Everybody is not going to like you, so don't act like they will. So I need to teach you how to act inside the house, so that now you can go outside the house and conduct yourself like a normal person, or like a healthy person. And what I mean by healthy is that you're not causing strife, you're not causing division everywhere you go. But see, we allowed it in the house. Parents, you allowed it. You allowed your daughter, your son, to be disrespectful to you and their siblings, and then you wonder why they go to school and they disrespectful. Or you allowed it, you enabled it. We have to learn to put a stop to bad, toxic behavior in this family setting first. If we control it in the family setting, then we'll have to worry about it going outside. But we don't do that. You're dealing with an alcoholic. Stop letting them come around you drinking. Don't be like, well, I just want them to be safe. They're not going to be safe. They drink. It's never going to be safe. If they're alcoholic, there's nothing safe. You can say you can do it in the house. They're not going to stay in the house just because they drunk. So what you have to do is say, look, you can't do this around me. Now they got to make a choice for themselves. Either they're going to not do it, or they're going to go somewhere else and do it. But if they go somewhere else and do it and get hurt, then it's like, well, I feel so bad because I should have kept at home. No, what you was doing was you prolonging what was going to happen anyway. Your nasty attitude is going to get you hurt. Because I tell you don't come to my house with your nasty attitude doesn't mean you got hurt out in the streets because I told you not to come to my house. Because I've been trying to tell you to fix your attitude for years. But you chose not to. So now your attitude has consequences. Your drinking has consequences. Your drug addiction has consequences. Your cheating in relationship, your cheating at work has consequences. We got people on a job. Come on, people, listen. You show up late. You don't pull your weight. So you cheating the job. But you want your paycheck at the end of the week and the end of 2 weeks. You want all your money. But you ain't giving all the time. And what happens is your coworker or coworkers know about it. They don't say anything, but they got to pick up the slack. Because when you don't turn in your part of the project, they got to do it. They got to make sure, hey, well, this got to get over the finish line because we all going to be in trouble. But instead of letting you know, either you going to do your part, show up on time, or this between you and the boss now. They picking up the slack for you. They're enabling you to continue to do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, and they picking up the slack. The same thing in school. You're working on a project with somebody. They're not doing their part, but you don't want to get them in trouble. So you, like we got this, oh no, we can't snitch on nobody. I ain't talking about snitch, but I'm not doing your work, bro. I'm doing my part. And if that means you get in trouble, you will get in trouble. That's a choice you making for yourself. But we have to make sure that we can't be afraid. We can't be afraid to tell people when they're wrong, when they need to. Everybody got issues. I don't care who you are. You got some issues, you got some problems in your life. Things happen in your life that are not good. And we all have to deal with those things. But because you got to deal with something does not mean that you have the right to impose on me. Now, if I want to help you through something, that's different. But if we go to work and it's like, this person is always in a bad mood. This person is never doing their best. And the boss is like, they got some family issues. Boss, stop enabling this person. They got to learn how to deal with their family issues and their job. Just like all of us. I got family issues too. The boss got family issues. But you managing your family issues and not letting it affect work, they got to figure it out too. We can't just enable people because we want to be nice, because we want to protect them, because what happened is we're not protecting them, and we're not allowing them to learn and grow. They need to grow. They need to grow inside and outside. Outside meaning the actions that they take. Inside meaning maybe they need to be stronger emotionally. But they need to get the help they need. I can't suffer forever with you. You're causing my life to be more difficult because I'm trying to help you. And you ain't trying to do nothing. You just going with the flow. You enjoying the help that I give you without making any changes. So I'm enabling you to live a more joyous life while I'm stressed out and I'm tripping because of you. When I need to just tell you, you need to get it right. I will help you. I will take you to rehab. If you got AA classes that you got to go to and you don't want to go, I will go to the first one with you. I will support you getting help. But I can't help you do nothing. And so therefore, if all you want to do is nothing or something negative, I will leave you to that. And I'm going to move on. But I'm not going to enable your bad habits. I'm not going to enable your bad behavior. I'm not going to enable your bad attitude. That is not what I'm here to do. Again, if you want help, we can find you some help. I'm willing to do that. But see, what y'all don't understand, even as enablers, is that the problem that you're causing yourself. Let's take the other person out of it for a second and just think about the stress that you go through. How much stress are you dealing with trying to help them? or trying to cover for them, or trying to make sure that their negative situation is okay. How much stress are you dealing with? So now your health is affected. Now your mood is affected because of somebody else. Because you don't want them to hurt, but yet you hurting. It hurts you to watch people you care about suffer. I get that. That's why sometimes you can't watch. You have to let them go hurt over there. But I have to challenge you to be better. If I want you to be better, I have to challenge you sometimes to be better. And I got to hold you accountable for your own actions. I can't just be, making things right for you and everybody else suffers. So you have to be held accountable. You got to take accountability for your own actions. And if you are that enabler, you got to take accountability for some of the problems that is going on, because maybe if you would stop covering for them, they'll grow up. My son don't want to work. Well, if he didn't have nowhere to live, or he couldn't come home and play video games all the time, or he didn't have, you still buying him, $200 sneakers, maybe he'll get a job. Because now, the stuff you bought him at 16, 17, 18, bro, you got to buy it yourself. I don't owe you no nothing. I don't have to buy you no more clothes. So if you want the nice, even if you got a car, it's like, but you ain't got no job. So that means you can't go to work because you ain't gonna have no gas money. Because I'm not giving you gas money because you ain't got nowhere to go. Why you need gas money and you got no job to go to? Or I want to go see my girl. You can't afford to have a girl. You ain't got no money. So now you want me to give you gas money to go see the girl, then you're going to ask me for money to take out. No, that means you can't afford a girl. But I got to make sure that you understand that, and you got to be held accountable for the things. This is on you. I can't enable your bad behavior, your laziness. How can a person with no job keep getting drunk? Because somebody giving them money to get drunk.
Valid.
So if you're the person giving them money to get drunk, you are that enabler.
You are an enabler.
And then you complain about the fact that they get drunk.
How dare you?
Don't even make sense. It's like, man, every time, he always drinking. He ain't got no job. How does he always drink? He said he needed some money for whatever. He don't need no money. He ain't got no job. He ain't got nowhere to go. Does he need a job to go find? Does he need money to go find a job? But you're helping them, and then you complain about them. Gotta stop. You can't allow your spouse to cheat on you over and over again, and then say they keep cheating on me. Well, you're allowing it because you've made no changes in how the relationship goes. And I'm not saying in your marriage, but I'm saying it, go get some counseling for not just them, but also for yourself. Because you got to know, why are you accepting certain things? Fear of being alone? You're already alone. They out cheating anyway. So maybe you got to get some counseling for yourself. But you can't keep helping people do wrong. You can't keep helping people do wrong and thinking it's okay. It's not okay. What they're doing is not okay, and what you're doing as an enabler is not okay. So how, it's funny. It's like on a light note. So if, like, I like certain sweets anyway, but sometimes I just be craving certain things. And my wife, she be like, you don't need that, you don't need that. So I used to have my son be like, bring me such and such when you come home. And he would bring it, and he'd be like, yo, man, you put it where, and I go get it. but he was enabling me to eat stuff I shouldn't have been eating.
It wasn't me, by the way, guys. It was not me.
But I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. But he was helping the brother out. That's my man. But it wasn't right. It wasn't good. But I needed to stop. One, on my side, I need to stop actually putting you in that position. Mm-hmm. But then, because he was, he was still trying to come into his own. He didn't want to hurt daddy feelings or make daddy mad. So I get it.
Much different than this seasoned veteran. Here sitting before you. Yeah, they don't care. I'm like, nah, playboy.
Yeah, they don't
sound like you got to drink some water tonight. Some water sandwiches.
Yeah. So I mean, but that's the whole thing. You can't. You think you're helping people when you're ultimately hurting them. But then also, as the person that's requesting or taking advantage, I'm taking advantage of something. Can't keep doing that. I gotta stop. And so you have to remember, as an enabler, you're doing them no service of growth or getting better by enabling their bad action. So you have to pull back, maybe even remove yourself from the situation and just let them know, I can't help you kill yourself with this alcohol, with this drugs. I can't help you destroy your marriage by cheating and lying. I can't help you get fired from your job by showing up late, leaving early, or not doing your job. I can't help you in school where it's like, yo, you ain't learning nothing because I'm doing all the work. I can't help you do those things because it's not beneficial to you. And if I really care about you, and that's what y'all have to ask yourself, do you really care about me or do you care about how I feel? Because if you care about me, sometimes you won't care how I feel because you'll say, I care so much about you that the answer is no. I care so much about you that I'm going to turn you away. I'm going to make you have to go stand on your own. I'm going to make you do some things that is not comfortable to you because I care about you and not your feelings. Your feelings will say, well, I don't want them to be mad or they're going to be upset if this happens. I don't care because it's not what's best for them. And you have to start thinking differently as an enabler. Who do you really care about? Do you really care about them? And even if you say, I don't want to be mad, that's really not caring about them. That's caring about you. Because you don't want to be mad because you don't want to be mad at you. You don't want them upset at you. So this ain't really about them no more. What you need to do is say, I want them to be able to function healthy in relationships, in life, and to be able to stand on their own. That's what I want for them. So with that, it may not always feel good to them or me. They may have to go and say, look, I'm about to go home. And that's fine. I can't talk to you, bro. That's fine. And if that's the case, I'm good with that. So, like I said, we just got to stop enabling bad behavior. Care more about the well-being of the person and less about their feelings. Israel, we got anything from the people, man, before we bounce on this one?
We got something from me.
Uh-oh, from you.
I'm curious.
All right.
Have you ever apologized to your son for putting him in that position? Because as we know, that could have, been a little more serious than you think.
Yeah, it could have been. But no, I don't think I have. But I don't think I thought about apologizing because it ended and it wasn't like they got in trouble for it or nothing happened. So yeah. But no, I haven't. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll call them and tell them.
I think that does qualify as, now obviously putting, I don't think it's anything that would have caused any long-term damage or that has caused any damage at all. But I do think that it could qualify or fall under the abuse of power.
It could, possibly. I mean,
and you don't let somebody you care about and you put them in a position where you know he's gonna listen to you, but also if he's a little older, he probably would have been like, "Hey, Dad, I don't know if."
Yeah, you might be right. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call and apologize because you're right. I should apologize. So I will call him and apologize. But
He's like, all right.
yeah, he might remember or care, but yeah. But I'm gonna apologize because I shouldn't have. Oh no. So yeah. So and for all the rest of you, if you are the person calling somebody to enable you, stop. Apologize to them, and then you figure it out for yourself. If I want junk, I go get it myself. I ain't gonna ask nobody else to do it for me. Deal with my own consequences. But same thing. If you want to cheat, you want to lie, you want to steal, you want to do drugs, alcohol, do it yourself. Don't put nobody else in the middle of your nonsense. All right. And again, don't help nobody do nothing. Force them to do something for their life. All right. With that, Izzo, always something. We all
tell a friend, then friends tell them to like and subscribe and listen and stuff and like send comments and like, hey, oh my god, I love you guys, oh my god, your voice, you just made me melt, and I'm like, hey, come on, chill out. Hey, yo, Mars, and then Rob, you had like the most amazing advice. You be telling us how to do stuff, and then like sometimes I didn't know to do this one thing, and then I listened to the podcast and I knew how to do it. I was like, oh my god, I didn't know, and then I made the choice, and then it was like a decision. I was like, it's so amazing. Hey, no, chill. That was Rob. So then, yeah.
So with that,
yep.
Tell somebody.
Yeah, like, subscribe, all that stuff.
Hey, and remember, and just so you know, if you have someone that's going through some struggle, find some more help for yourself and for them. That's important. Get some help. Whether it's alcohol abuse, drug abuse, infidelity, just cheating in general, lying all the time. Find some help. Get some help for yourself and for them, so that it could turn into something positive and not stay negative. But while you're doing that, like and subscribe with us, and we appreciate you. And we're about to get up out of here. So, like always, we appreciate you guys.
And remember, he is Rob. I favor him.
Peace.
Bye.
Studio. We in the studio. We in the studio. We Rob in the studio. In the studio. In the studio. Catch a vibe in the studio. In the studio. We in the studio. We Rob We in the studio. In the studio. We in the studio. Catch a vibe. Yeah, I'm in the studio with Rob. I need to make the heat flicker. Is alone and only thing can make a Rico beat sicker. So listen and get your wisdom. Gemstones on your head. Good with the OG like Flintstones. Good in bed. Been living a long time and he got something to say. Depending on how you feeling, dog, you might got something to pray. This type of influence that you ain't gotta filter through your liver. We in the studio with Rob. Come let the heat rock simmer.